In today's times, do you ever feel out of touch? I know I do. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, we lead, and we inspire. I was inspired by an article by a gentleman named Anthony J. Young, Y-E-U-N-G, that he wrote called The 10 Most Important Life Skills Nobody Taught Me. So I wanted to see what they were. He's a much younger man than I wanted to see what he had learned. So I looked at him and I thought it was brilliant. And I just want to share with you what he wrote. Sometimes being a mentor isn't coming up with, stuff on your own. It's sharing what you learned from somebody else. And the fact that, I am a senior makes me sometimes think that I'm out of touch with the needs of younger people. But you know what? When I read the article, I found out, guess what? Eli's dad, you've already gone over virtually every single thing that Mr. Young has gone over. So let's take a look at his perspective. We'll do a few today, and in our next video, we'll finish it up because it's really, really good, really, really strong. Once again, big shout out to Anthony J. Young, Y-E-U-N-G. And I'm quoting right from the article here, so I am not the one speaking here. This is Mr. Young. Of the many life skills, here are the 10 most important ones I learned, and I'm continuing to learn, that have led to virtually all of my success and growth in life. If you learn them yourself, I'm confident you'll watch your life soar too. First one, how to be happy. From a young age, we learn it's important to be happy. But no one actually teaches us how to be happy. Ironically, the chase for happiness actually makes us less happy. Seeking joy from external sources like possessions, people, or accomplishments always leaves you falling short because they'll never bring true contentment. Here's the quote. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it will elude you. But if you turn your attention to other things, it will come and sit softly on your shoulder. That's Henry David Thoreau. The truth is, we have everything we need to be happy right now. As the Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh said, quote, "There is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way," unquote. Be grateful for all the blessings you do have. Watch and listen to life and see the beauty in the world right now. Let go of your attachments, and by doing so, it'll be a lot easier to stumble into happiness. How to be fearless. Despite childhood traumas that left me with severely low self-esteem, I've learned to overcome my fears and do things like relocating to different continents, starting businesses, and much more. Sure, we all know the cliches about conquering your fears, but the only way to truly become fearless is to take action in the moment, even when you're terrified, again and again and again. There is no other way. No one can teach you how to do that. You have to decide to do that yourself. And in my experience, the best way to gain that courage is to become 100% serious about your goals. If you want something badly enough and you design your environment to achieve it, all the excuses, worries, fears, and obstacles disappear. Your courage will skyrocket because you'll no longer let anything stop you. And that's when fearlessness becomes who you are. How to see my own programming. There's a saying that most people grow up to be just like their parents. And it's often true, unless they can see their programming and change it. Growing up, I had many beliefs and behaviors ingrained in me that I repeated unconsciously. But it wasn't until my mid-20s that I started seeing my programming, discovering how it hurt me, and rewriting the story I was living out. For this, I recommend journaling. Journal about the things that make you upset, anxious, or even happy, and ask yourself, why? Reflect on how you behave, think, and respond to different situations or stresses. Then, see if those patterns serve you or not. And if not, replace them with healthier ones and start changing your life. How to learn. Quote, live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. And that's from Mahatma Gandhi. No one taught me how to learn or how to love learning. If anything, school did the opposite. But gaining new skills quickly can accelerate your growth, and being open to new lessons can unlock more opportunities, paradigms, and ways of life. In my experience, the best way to learn anything quickly is to put yourself in real-world situations and try it. Even if you read hundreds of books, until you use what you read, you won't actually learn. Once you start using it, however, you'll get the instant feedback needed to rapidly improve. Also, avoid judging yourself as good, bad, smart, dumb, and so on. Being afraid of being wrong will only stunt your learning and growth. Instead, let go of your control or anxieties and simply allow yourself to learn. How to connect to myself. Connecting with yourself and becoming self-aware is incredibly powerful. You'll learn to be at peace with yourself. You won't be as controlled by your emotions, habits, or programming. You won't need to distract or numb yourself to avoid feeling uncomfortable with your own thoughts. Each day, how often do you watch the emotions, feelings, and thoughts going on inside you? How often do you detach yourself from your inner dialogue so you can avoid getting so caught up in it? No one teaches you that, and frankly, no one can teach you that. You have to discover it yourself. Learn how to be comfortable being alone. Unplug from distractions and busyness and come back home to your thoughts. For this, meditation is an incredible practice, but you have to practice. As you do it more and more, you'll get better at connecting to yourself. Wow, I love those 5 tips. 5 more next time we get together. Once again, huge shout out to Anthony J. Young for this article. Can't wait to finish it off next time we get together. And always remember, hey, don't ration the passion, fashion the passion. I'm Eli's dad.